Hey, what's happening, everybody? I want to introduce you to my great new channel called SFTP Rewind. The link is in the description box below. If you can't catch the whole show and you don't got time to watch the whole hour, my suggestion is SFTP Rewind. Watch the whole thing, edited by the great comrade, and there's lots of funny stuff. And the prick's usually goofing on me. So if you hate my guts, you might like it too. So there you go.
Keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me out.
I still like an episode of SFTP, no matter what's happened to us before in the past. Even though I disavow, but it's always good and it warms my heart to have a good old episode of SFTP.
Just let me go.
Broadcasting live from the heart of Europe. This is the most badass YouTube broadcasting in all the known land. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Tommy C. South Point. I'm here with the doctor on point. What's happening?
Well, that's low.
Like Logan Paul is in the house for a KSI wrap-off. Well, I sound like a boomer when I said that. SFTP is in the house today. I want to start this off. We're going to watch Nick's video. There's a lot of bizarre stuff going on with this rSlash stuff. And to say the least that wow, another $50 for Axel M. Is that the same guy from yesterday donating every stream until I get Clown back? Well, fuck him then.
Yeah, good luck.
Good luck. That's no way to do it. Probably should unsub. You know? Clown was on yesterday. Does that count? Do you want a Clown interview? Well, look, write me what you want Clown to do. I'm sure Clown would be happily come on if this situation suited itself. All right. Getting back to our main topic. There's this channel called rSlash, and as everybody knows, and one of our team members struck it rich, right, well on our way to 100K. The rSlash reporting stuff on, I mean, the first time I started seeing this was through Wild Spartans. The whole scene's blowing up, and I don't know how easy it is, but I keep hearing it's really easy. Just make an rSlash video, and you're like, you're golden. Yeah, that's great, and people are, blowing up. But there's this one channel. It's about 15 days old. They managed to acquire 400,000 subs in that 15 days. My buddy Nick did a video on it, or he did a video. Well, let me start the story out. 𝔻𝕊𝕊𝕐𝕑𝕑 did sort of a commentary video, which is it's different from her regular content. She does the rSlash content, stuff on Reddit, and she asked the question if this guy was subbotting or not, because the explosion is like nothing we've ever seen. Now, that does not mean, let me make this abundantly clear, that this guy's subbotting. But there's also other stuff, really strange stuff that's going on. It's just how rabid his fan base is for only 15 days of a connection. Now, that could be simply because 𝔻𝕊𝕐𝕑𝕑's video is being seen as jealousy. I thought it was a legitimate exposed video. I personally think she should have kept it off the main channel if she wants to go into commentary, which she'd be a great commentator. She's been nothing but a godsend for my channel, and she's a fantastic commentator. Or if there's something fluky going on here. Now, the evidence we're presenting is circumstantial at best. I think you can come away with it a couple different ways. He's subbotting. Something else is going on besides subbotting. But we're here to tell you the story of rSlash as we know it at this time period. I'm not even saying this to play it safe, right? Because I really don't give a fuck about rSlash and his goofy fans. I don't know what the fuck's happening. So what we're going to do is we're watching Nick's video. You can see it okay and everything over there, right?
Yeah.
All right. And we're going to, we'll see what he's come up with. I've edited it down to about 10 minutes. And Nick's going to come on about halfway through when he's ready. And then he's going to explain some of it. We originally planned to do this with Nick. But obviously the Poods thing came up yesterday. So we'll just do it that way. Here we go.
What's going on, guys? My name's DeOrio, and today's topic is subbotting, also known as the fastest way for small YouTubers to forget they need 4,000 watch hours to monetize their channel.
Leave Britain. // alone. Why? What?
Over the years, there have been countless creators who have been accused of botting their subscriber count when they took a hit maybe after an exposed video, or their channel just wasn't performing as much as they'd like it to. There have also been cases that come up where a channel was accused of botting their sub.
That's another thing about this that gets me. This is the first time I've seen that accusation go out after unimaginable growth, that the community at whole doesn't seem to buy it. The way I've seen it so far, there's been more backlash than there's been anything skeptical.
I've seen about 50-50.
Usually the community's like, fuck you, you're sub-botting, get the fuck out of here. You know? That's the way it normally goes. But this time, they're a little more skeptical this time around, which I find a little bizarre. Maybe that's good. Yeah, maybe that's a good thing. I don't know.
Because somebody actually botted their subs in an attempt to get them exposed for botting their subs. And we're talking about this today because a channel named rSlash has been making some pretty impressive gains on the YouTube platform. In fact, he has gone from 2,000 subs to 350,000 subscribers.
This was made over the weekend. We're talking 100,000 subs between...
I'm looking at
between the time this video was made this past weekend. That's nuts.
In a span of just 13 days. And if you're looking at me saying, well, no fucking shit he paid for that, a lot of other people have come to that conclusion as well, including myself and my good friend Blair, the Illuminati, who made a video on this exact subject.
rSlash. You may have not heard about this channel. Why? Well, his channel came out of nowhere. So when I started to look at rSlash's catalog of videos, I found it particularly odd that this Nice Girls video that he has less than 40,000 views, while suddenly, and I mean very suddenly, I mean within the course of 2 weeks, almost every single video on his channel amassed over 300,000 views, if not more. He has dates that are entirely missing from Social Blade's reports on him. In fact, Social Blade registers his channel's existence on January 31st, but then can't seem to report stats again until February 12th, something I have never seen missing from Social Blade's stat.
I've never seen that either.
I haven't either, but after researching it, it shows all the way from January 29th. Blair's skipped from the 31st to the 12th.
I did?
Certain channels are skipping, yeah.
Oh, okay. Why are you all broken up?
I have no clue.
That's weird. Well, let's slow down.
Let me try this.
Yeah. Bitch. Well, I don't know why you're broken up there. Hey, welcome to Twitch. I'll stream. What? Talk now.
Am I better now? Test.
I'll bring down the bit rate a bit. All right. That's pretty crazy. All right, that's a little bizarre. Again, my only criticism of her is I really think it should be on a separate channel, because what happens is you get the people that are she has every right to make this video, and I don't think there's anything particularly wrong with the video. I just think it, if we're talking about a business standpoint, and if you want to go like we were talking about yesterday, I didn't sign up for drama. For some reason on YouTube, people only want one type of content. I don't get it. It's a channel. Channels have different programs, but that's just the way it rolls over here. That's why people have different channels.
Between the hours of 1500 and 1700, or 3 to 5 p.m., there is some unusual...
Get rid of Keem, because he's just going to make it about himself, and this is not about him. This has absolutely nothing to do with him. So just give him the day off. Give him the day off.
Usual activity, especially for a channel that seems to be growing at such an accelerated rate.
Now, before I go any further, I would like to make it very clear for all people who are new to my channel that I'm not going to sit here, present some details, and beat around the bush, maybe throw a few subliminal jabs, and say maybe he did it, maybe he didn't. I'm going to give you my opinion straight away. I think he botted his subscribers. Look, now we're not wasting anyone's time.
I wouldn't have done that. But hey, that's his opinion. And let me make this abundantly clear. That's Nick's opinion. He doesn't say he has concrete proof of anything at any time.
Pinned comment of that video that received over 700,000 views in 24 hours only had one new comment that next day. Something I also found particularly interesting was the amount of interaction on this pinned post. There is an insane amount of interaction on one comment. 2.3 thousand likes, 500 comments, 700,000 overall.
Get rid of Augie too, just because I like to hear him spurg. I like to wake up in the morning and hear him spurg every morning what his new spurg is. So just kick him out of the fucking chat as well. He can still watch. Got it?
Nice.
all views. For comparison, let's go to Mr. Beast's channel. This video has amassed 13 million views in 5 days, but he also pins his own comment, just like rSlash. Mr. Beast's
I wasn't kidding. Kick him out.
pinned comment has 34,000 likes and 420 messages. Blaze it! But that's pretty normal. What this ratio means is that for every 34,000 views Mr. Beast gets, one person will comment under that pinned comment. rSlash's ratio is that for every 1,400 people, one will comment under the pinned comment. Jake Paul's is one comment for every 3,807 views. And I am supposed to believe that a channel that already managed to somehow magically have missing stats from Social Blade is 100% legit.
Now, you said those stats have since filled in, correct?
Let me look again. I haven't looked today. Yesterday when I was looking at it, yeah, it went from the 31st to, let's detailed. Yeah, let's see. It's the 31st to the 12th. Completely skips. I go to Blair's detailed. It shows the whole thing now.
That's fucking...
So his still isn't popping up.
Okay.
I've never seen it jump from January 31st to February 12th.
Are you wireless?
No.
Ugh. Give me a headache.
I find this a little hard to believe.
There are many people out there who believe that Blair is lying or grabbing onto the coattails of somebody more talented than she is. And to that I say, you, sir, are denying facts and logic. It doesn't come as a surprise when you realize comments like this are coming from viewers who have only followed rSlash for the last few days.
Ban everybody. Ban Volt, too. Oh, you can't. He's a mod.
Logic really isn't the pressing issue for a person who would literally send death threats on behalf of a YouTuber that only had a documented existence of 13 days on the platform.
I will find you and rape you silent. You don't deserve your life, you little tranny bitch. That is bizarre. Now, I can understand this coming from somebody watching Mediger or Ralph or anything like that. I find it unbelievably bizarre, but certainly circumstantial, right? That's certainly circumstantial that anybody would get this riled up or this connected to a voice on YouTube that has grown. I mean, let's say Nick and Illuminati are 100% wrong, 150% wrong. Where did the fanaticism come from? I mean, it could just be that people really hate, when one YouTuber is really successful and she seemingly getting jealous of another YouTuber.
What's my New Year's resolution? To be as dope as humanly
all
possible.
I know is that YouTube recommended Spin. He has a decent enough reading voice, and I guess that's part of the appeal. Still makes him lazy as fuck content. I'm not going to even go that far to say his content's lazy. Whatever gets you on the boat, I've been clear about that, and I'm well aware that quality, it's thumbnails and the algorithm and their YouTube's promoting the stuff out of this, but it's the fan base. It's the fan base. I'm sure somebody's done something like this in my behalf, but I don't think it's common, and I have a rabid small audience. I've never seen anything like that, ever. It's utterly bizarre to me. It's just strange.
Blair talks about something called residual views, which is something that's largely not around in the commentary community unless, of course, they do gaming content, where in that gaming content you're likely to find Let's Plays, and Let's Plays, when posted, give residual views to the previous episodes in the series. This causes a spike to come up in all of the videos rather than just the newest upload, which is what you'd find on an entire Reddit YouTuber's channel. If you're wondering what that sound was, it was probably the quartering rushing to go make his brand new Reddit channel as fast as humanly possible.
He's got the gaming channel, the gaming thing.
Without letting any of you motherfuckers get in the way. Residual views help channels like Young Shawnable over here, because after I saw his "We Need Communism" video, I was pretty sure I needed to watch every fucking video on this kid's channel. And you're probably wondering what my point is here. Well, for the fastest growing Reddit YouTuber of all time, you think they would have those residual views?
You'll see that they all perform well. You'll notice that this one, magically, does not, which I find so incredibly odd considering it's a subreddit people enjoy watching, and with so many new fans all of a sudden, they would want to watch through his entire backlog, so why aren't they? Furthermore, let's take a look at this little set of screenshots right here. These were taken from a video uploaded today at the time that I'm recording, and I want you to pay close attention to the views and likes for this one. The first screenshot shows 53,000 views and 5.9 thousand likes. The second screenshot was taken
all right. How are you getting 100,000 subs on 53K videos too?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And now he's hitting the millions, correct? Now, only now.
Yeah.
Now he's hitting the millions. But let me ask: did he have a million hit video as of the time this was made?
As the time the Choosing Beggars?
No, as the time that when Blair made her video.
Oh yeah,
he had a million hit video.
he's got multiple million.
That could be bringing
videos.
people in. I mean, that technically you only need one video bringing stuff in. You know.
He's got
1 minutes later, and the video shows 54,000 views and somehow 7,800 likes now. And the third screenshot is 8 minutes later, and it shows.
Hey, we're 15 minutes in, right?
Yeah.
Tipster, fuck your wife. There you go.
54,000 views and 8.5 thousand likes. If only 1,000 people viewed this video in the time span of 26 minutes, which is what YouTube is saying, how did it get 2.6 thousand more likes in that time frame?
Wow, that's bizarre.
I'm no mathematician by any means, but that just shows someone or a bunch of someones are precisely mass liking a video. And it just so happens that there are websites that you can pay to do exactly that. When you go back and look at those residual views again on that Nice Girls video and on the Old People Facebook, the two worst performing videos on this person's channel, they haven't grown at all. Yet this person's Social Blade is saying that they're receiving millions of views every single day, and yet no residual views.
And that's most of the allegations presented by 𝔻𝕊𝕊𝕐𝕗. But rSlash came in clutch to give a fantastic response.
To be honest, there was a little bit of drama yesterday. Another YouTuber accused me of subbotting, but let me just say 100% I am not subbotting. The growth on this channel has been absolutely insane, but I'm not subbotting and I can prove it. Look, if you want proof that I'm not botting, it's right here in my analytics page. You can see here, this is my traffic source. This is how people find my channel. And 53% and 33%, which is like 86%, of people find my channel because YouTube suggests it and people browse for it.
All right. I don't know. Let's hear Nick's explanation because I think I could figure that out.
And the browse feature means their homepage.
See, the problem with this is you could overlook something and it could be like all right, the growth is unprecedented, but it's just something you're not aware of yet. That's why I wouldn't commit to this.
Right. It's on their home.
That really stuck out to me is whenever I started watching Blair's Reddit videos, he started popping up in my recommendeds. So I could see how that would work, you know? I could see that if you watch a certain Reddit YouTuber, they see that this guy does the same content, so they're pushing it. Maybe he got lucky and it's pushing it all over the fucking place.
Homepage.
Yeah, I guess so.
So I'm not botting. YouTube is bringing people to my channel. You can see it clear as day.
YouTube are bringing people to his channel. There's no doubt about it.
Right here.
rSlash shows his analytics and confidently states that if he subbotted, that is where they would go. Well, he would be right if this was 2010 and we just paid $10 for like on a shitty iPod Touch app that asked far too much information from me when I logged in. Unfortunately for rSlash, you can abso-fucking-lutely bot suggested videos because it would even make more sense to do that because Reddit videos are known for their residual views. In fact, there's been a lot of talk about the algorithm this week with loops.
Explain residual views to me.
Basically, if you start watching a series on YouTube, or you watch a video and you really get into it and you want to watch the other ones, the residual views are you going to the person's channel and watching their other videos. So the
all right, and that creates an incredible click-through ratio.
Yeah.
Click-through ratio is where it's at, man. The fact is one of the reasons I have problems because its content's too long. No one's going to want to watch me more than an hour or go to another podcast unless they're big fans and they missed the last one. Click-through is everything. So the fact that his name is rSlash, it's hot, they're pushing it, and they're clicking on it, and then I want to ask Nick about that because that could trip the algorithm. You're waiting to call. Wait, let's finish, Nick. We'll get you in.
And that's how algorithms work. If you hit one r/slash video, you're basically guaranteed to get 2 or 3 more in your suggested feed, and you just start tapping away. And if you don't believe me, let's test the theory. Here is me logging into my second channel, Killstream Live, that is subscribed to just myself and r/slash.
All right, Nick, when you come in, I want you to explain this whole thing to me.
Let's be clear, it is possible that r/slash has never boosted his subscriber count or his view count or his comment count in any way, and he organically grew his channel from 2,000 subscribers to 350,000 subscribers in just 13 days. It is a possibility, which it's about the likelihood of every single member of your extended family.
Unless there's something else happening here that we don't understand already, or unless there's something new in the algorithm. I think that would be my issue.
Being struck by lightning on a nice, calm, cool, sunny day. But it's possible. But it's also possible, and probably a bit more likely, that it's some combination of the two. Maybe he boosted his subscriber count and the YouTube recommended did the rest. I'm not saying his channel is 350,000 robots. That's fucking crazy. But if you take a look at him, it's a little fucking suspicious that this guy's future projections are better than T-Series. T-Series is also accused of botting, but they're the entire country of India. So r/slash, what the fuck is your deal? How am I supposed to think that your channel is so innovative that you're growing past KSI and Logan?
I don't believe innovation has anything to do with it. It is your thumbnails and click-through ratio that trips the algorithm. Fucking good content does it. Good content keeps people there. The trip in the algorithm is where it's at on growth.
Paul in a few months. If I couldn't even fucking Google search your channel a few days ago, it didn't even pop up. Now I know these are grossly inaccurate from the Social Blade perspective, but how inaccurate do you have to be to think this guy's gonna have 1 billion subscribers 5 years from now if he keeps growing at the rate he's growing? And if you're looking at his statistics, he's continuing to grow faster and faster every day. This guy is literally growing faster than Leafy was when he was supposed to pass PewDiePie back
A guy accused of subbotting.
when he was big. It's not even like he's innovating the Reddit genre. If you watch his video and you watch any other Reddit YouTuber, he's literally copying the formula everyone else is doing, which there's nothing wrong with, but it really starts to make me question, could his name really be enough to put him ahead of everybody else behind him? It doesn't make any sense to me. Now, these are just my opinions, and I don't have any concrete evidence, because the only concrete evidence would likely be on your account, r/slash, if you want to show us a little bit more detailed statistics. Because I feel like the very first few videos that started popping off would be a better telling than just looking at your channel. Because when I see your channel, I'm seeing about, give or take, 18 million views. You have 24 million views.
Who is a chubby Pillsbury doughboy and looking sounding outs, and why is my eardrums bleeding? Shut up. It's Nick.
So I would like to see where the other few million views are.
Thank you.
Or how those were distributed. Because yes, you have 350,000 views and a lot of them are coming from suggested now, and that's a big percentage, but how many views in the beginning were coming from suggested views?
So what he's saying is the sub-botting, the like-botting, the view-botting possibly just made him trip the algorithm, and now he's in there. He doesn't need to do it anymore. I guess. Okay. Let's put Nick in here. Because I got a few questions. I got a few questions for him.
Oh wait, somebody's saying
What?
Alex Jones is back on Joe Rogan.
Suspend Joe Rogan. Who else is in here? Oh, wait a minute. What's up?
You wanted to wait to call on your own
I
podcast.
I did. Shut up. All right. Look, there's something weird going on here. Let's go over the weird stuff. The reactions, the stuff Illuminati's retweeting is just bizarre. I'm not saying death threats are another realm for a possibility for big female YouTubers. Certainly, it's a possibility, but it's got a fucking IBS feel to it, you know, and that's a little bizarre for a small YouTuber doing stuff that I don't think that community would really dig. And then you had something weird happen to you. This video that we played went down to 0 likes yesterday. Is that the case?
Twice. It did today, too. It climbed back up to 20 and then went back down to 0. I believe I'm at 2 right now.
And the other
so
thing
don't bother liking it because I'm going to lose them.
The other thing I find bizarre is it's and even Augie was getting disliked when he was covering the story 2 days ago, like before the stream.
Augie was getting fucked up before he went live. He set the stream up, didn't put any tags in, and people were immediately showing up in the comment section for a stream that wasn't starting in 30 minutes.
That's so weird. That's just bizarre.
I mean, I think he's using his Discord. Believe me, I 100% think there's a Discord.
When your view ratio and your like ratio is normal, what was the ratio before it went down to 0?
It was 130 to 60. 130 to 60.
So somebody...
Since all my likes went away, I've accumulated about 100 dislikes at this point, on top of what I already had, and the comments are just flowing in. And listen, I've gotten in a situation where an entire Discord has fucked with me before. This is identical to that.
Yeah, that is weird. So you're accusing something of gaming the algorithm, and somebody's definitely gaming something in YouTube when it comes to your video.
Literally, yeah, I know. I got doxxed for exposing a doxing server, and my numbers got fucked with for exposing numbers getting fucked with. I can't win in this fucking community.
No. So that's the weird part. The video that we showed when what were you trying to prove there when you went to those different videos? That you clicked on a few and then
I'm saying that he said that his videos are getting watched through the homepage and the suggested videos. So I went through my homepage where I could have then clicked 3 videos, and then directly through my suggested videos, I tapped one by one through all the videos on his channel. If that one video didn't have enough views and it was at 50K and all the other ones were at 1 million, maybe that one got demonetized and wasn't showing up in the suggested.
Really?
Well, I mean, actually, he's not even monetized. Don't forget, these are all basically demonetized, 0 AdSense going into these. So why would YouTube be
How do we know
promoting?
that? None of the videos.
As far as I know, he has no ads. How the fuck could he monetize? It takes over a week to get a reply back from YouTube, and he's only had a channel for 13 days.
Well, that's not true. No, that's not true. It usually takes about 24 hours now. And as of the Adpocalypse 2, it was either taking an hour or not at all. Now I'm getting hit all the fucking time now. Ever since Adpocalypse 2, I literally went.
I'm saying I don't know if he can enable them on his channel.
Yeah, it does. Oh, it takes. Oh, yeah. Well, that does take a while. We're still monetized.
I don't think he has ads on his channel. To be like, I haven't gotten one yet, even on my phone.
Oh, that's crazy. Well, I bet he's doing it now. I mean, I imagine they rush it. He's monetized now, by the way. It just happened a couple days ago. Well, YouTube.
All right.
Yeah. Look, here's the thing. What about the theory, which I think has some merit, is rSlash is so hot. By naming your channel rSlash, you're getting a lot of like automatically. They're subbing everything that has to do with art. They're subbing Illuminati. Thank you, Larry Banks, so much. They're subbing Illuminati. They're subbing everybody that has anything to do with choosing beggars and everything. And rSlash, the channel name is popping up, and they're just hitting that as part of. They're almost inheriting dead subs, but that wouldn't explain the rabid fanhood. What do you think of that theory?
Look, Reddit is popular. Reddit is 100% popular. Big. Choosing Beggars has gone from 20,000 followers on the Reddit to 300,000 people subscribed to it within month.
And what amount of time?
The fuck up.
And what amount of time?
Looking at about a month. Ever since the YouTubers started covering that subreddit, it's massive now.
Is it possible
the mods can't even handle it?
Is it possible that you're miscalculating just how and that this is truly unique because it's so popular, because he named his channel? That this is something you've overlooked because we haven't seen it before. There's 2 types of things. I'm not saying the red flag.
We have seen it before. We have. When we looked at Blair and said, I've never seen someone grow so fast reading Reddit before.
Yeah. So maybe
about a couple months ago. This is just that like times 10. And I'm telling you right now, it makes sense why his channel's doing good now. But it doesn't explain how he jumped from fucking 2,000 subs to 30K on the first couple days.
But getting in there.
And if he sub-botted on those days for those 30K and that was enough to push him into the algorithm, he would have never had to sub-bot again. And the problem is the proof he showed happened fucking 13 days after. At that point, he had accumulated so many views, it would be impossible to fucking tell. And all the stats that are fucked up where you get 5 one hour, 1,000 another happen in the very beginning.
That it's just that the topic is just that popular.
It is possible. Other
this is
YouTubers
a
are in that
unique
situation, but it's
and
not
he
this
hit
big.
the algorithm lottery, and it's the biggest lot. He hit Powerball, not even the lottery. That's what I'm thinking.
I'm not saying I'm 100% right. I don't know if I'm 100% right. I just know there's too much coincidental fucking evidence for me to write it off.
See, what I'm afraid of is both you and Illuminati legitimately brought up a red flag, and it's got to be investigated. Absolutely, I think YouTube should investigate this stuff. The problem is I'm afraid if we get to the bottom of it, we just find something unique that's not so much organic, but maybe he gamed it he didn't break the rules by gaming. You know, naming the channel, what it.
Well, if he didn't break the rules, he didn't break the rules.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Then we kind of look dopey if we're burying him. The thing is, if he didn't break the rules,
well, we're not burying him. I made one video. Blair made one video. You made a stream on it.
Yeah. All right.
It's a trending topic. This is a thing people are talking about.
Versts is kind of on his team. Let's put a bit different spin on this. Versts, what's going on here? What's up, buddy?
To what exactly? What are your main quarrels with the situation, Nick?
What do you mean quarrels?
Well, he said. I mean,
what are your main issues that you think are your reasoning for subbotting? What are the things that you feel are inexplainable?
There are sub gaps. The fact that he's reached 400,000 subs, I think 450 now, in approximately 14 days is a red flag on anyone's channel. I don't care who you are.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but that's irrelevant for the fact of how hard he's being pushed in the algorithm at this point. That's
how do you know? But how can you sit here and say that him getting into the algorithm in the first place wasn't shady? I understand he's in the algorithm now. I don't think he's been botting for the last 3 days, if it makes you feel any better. I think he botted in the beginning, which at this point he's buried those analytics so far down on the fucking thing. He couldn't fucking prove it. I couldn't prove it. It's over with.
Verst, can I ask you a question? Is it fair to say? Is it fair to say? Like we've talked offline about this, and I've kind of come to your way of thinking about this, but the idea, I mean, he did explain in the video what the problems were, and they are definitely red flags. Is it possible that he's right, and there's something fluky going on, at least in the beginning? And is it also possible that you could be right, and it's the name and just how hard they're pushing it, and it's unprecedented, and that's why legitimately Illuminati and Nick...
And this guy's got no social media.
Okay, go ahead.
Well, yeah, because most of the Reddit YouTubers are normies anyway. They don't. Most of the Reddit YouTubers don't cross-pollinate because they're fucking normies. All they do is YouTube content. They don't do anything else.
But he's got a massive Discord server.
Yeah, Discord's mainstream as fuck too. Everyone has Discord.
But Discord could coordinate the kind of weird attacks we're seeing as well. And if they can coordinate that, why couldn't they coordinate an algorithm game?
Because this shit's acting like the Spy Club.
Let Verst answer that. How if they have a massive Discord? I didn't know. That's new information to me, right? If they have a massive Discord, it could be manipulated. And, I mean, Jesus, I see. Oh God, Zhivago, who's the guy?
They work alone.
Call me Carson. I mean, he does all sorts of crazy stuff for fun.
No, you can't say that he's doing it because he doesn't give. Frankly, he doesn't give a fuck about you guys. I'm pretty positive he doesn't care.
Well, that's not relevant.
But
I mean,
he cared about Blair.
He cared about Blair.
Yeah, but they're in the same community. That's probably why.
Yeah.
But no, they were definitely working on their own. Because, dude, you know how it is. If you post a video in here and you're like, hey, this guy's being a faggot.
Yeah.
All those people? Are you kidding me? If you really wanted to, Tommy, easily. And yours is way less popular than his.
Much bigger situations with baited breaking up. I've never seen anything like this.
Yeah, but you've also never pushed them to react like that.
I don't know if I'm allowed to say it on air.
What happened?
I told you something offline that pushed me to make the video before I made the video, and I don't know if I'm allowed to say it on air.
If we don't want it on air,
because it pretty much ends the argument.
Well, if you're gonna end the argument,
well, I mean, don't hold out on me now.
Yeah, I mean, really, like, you can't do that. You know, you gotta like.
I mean, she didn't say I couldn't say it. She just didn't. I don't have access to
you can't do that. You can't do that, Nick. That's not fair. It's not fair to Verst. Not fair to the show. I mean, if we can get it out tomorrow, maybe I'll do another one tomorrow because the whole thing's fascinating. And I don't know that either of you are wrong with your theories, or your theories are so far off. Your theories are so far off that they're just. It's not like you're claiming the sky's purple here, either of you.
Mm-hmm.
But and I don't know. It's the thing that gets we with Nick is this could be just unprecedented, and we're thinking it's sub-opting because it's unprecedented. We're all going to look stupid if we say he's botting. The thing with the issue with Verst is the vitriol that doesn't happen in 15 fucking days. I'm sorry. I've never seen anything like that. She's taking more hate and more really direct intimidation hate than I did when Baited broke up. It's tough to think there's not something behind that.
Okay, I'm going to be honest. That literally does nothing for me. I don't know why you think that's concrete evidence.
I didn't say it was concrete evidence. I'm saying it's
no. What Nick sent me.
What do you mean?
I don't think that's concrete at all. What he?
Oh, we're talking about something we can't talk about.
I know,
Let's not do that. No, come on.
I didn't mean to say it out loud. I was saying it quietly.
Come on.
No, I got you.
All right. Well, first of all, we shouldn't be bringing it up either way. You know. But all right, explain yourself, and then I'll go back to Nick. I'm just going to try to, it's good that we have both sides of this.
If one of the main arguments is, guys, this guy got 2,000 subs in one day. I don't think that's a good reason at all. Because I was giving Tommy the example too. So if I like Reddit videos, which there's a fuck ton of people who watch this content, it's like probably the most popular videos
right
on
now.
YouTube
Sure, no doubt.
Yeah, right at this point. If let's say, like, I have an example just from a few days ago. I watch like a fuck ton of Gordon Ramsay, right? Mm-hmm. And I wanted to see just his F-word content because it has recipes and different shit on it. Mm-hmm. So I looked it up, and that's the first channel that comes up. Gordon Ramsay F-word. Okay. And so if I want to see that content specifically, and it's labeled that content, and it's going to be like basically an archive of that content, I'm subbing to it, even if I don't watch it right now. I haven't been visiting the channel at all, and I'm considered a dead sub.
You're a dead sub right off the bat. What do you think of that, Nick? I mean, that does seem like a reasonable answer to unprecedented growth on a highly pushed topic.
And wait, let me continue real quick. Yeah. And so if I just type in rSlash into YouTube to look for subreddit videos, like not even the word slash, just rSlash, you get two YouTubers who pop up. You have 𝔻𝕣𝕊𝕙𝕒𝕣𝕧𝕒𝕒 and rSlash. If I'm looking for Reddit content specifically, who do you think I'm going to sub to?
That's a good point, but my problem is type Reddit into YouTube.
Right.
What happens?
Because he's not there.
Right, but subreddit videos are always precedented with rSlash and not necessarily Reddit.
I'm saying, but if you look up the word Reddit, you have to scroll all the way down. You get Wild Spartans, Comment Awards.
I got to go with Versts on that one because I just wrote Reddit. It's just a video at the top. You're right. But, I mean, like, rSlash is what people are calling.
No, you're getting rSlash entitled parents. You're getting nuclear event. You're getting all the different rSlashes in one thing if you type Reddit. You're getting a fucking smorgasbord of different subreddits. So, yes, if you're typing in your specific subreddit and he has that video, he'll probably pop up first. But if you're just looking for a broad topic of Reddit,
No.
If you like Reddit videos, you can land on any subreddit if you type the word Reddit in.
Okay, well, there's a difference between like Reddit content. That's like live stream fails and shit like that. That's a different thing.
No, it's literally entitled parents, trashy, nuclear revenge. I'm scrolling down. It's whoosh. These are all subreddits.
And it's two letters too. It's r/r/.
Everybody's video starts with rSlash. His name is rSlash.
I don't know if people will search
that's
for
what
it.
I'm saying.
This is psychological.
All the videos for this have rSlash in them. Yeah. And so if you're looking for a subreddit video, you're going to have rSlash whatever video you want, and he's going to be there.
I don't know. I mean, that would make sense that it would be unprecedented. That this is just, it was a brilliant thing to name your channel. And people are so hungry for this content, they're just subbing absolutely everything they see, and they're not necessarily connected in an emotional way to the person that's giving them the rSlash entertainment, so to speak. But that does not explain the vitriolic reaction to her exposed video. That does not explain that.
I still think it has to do with the fact that if you don't believe he's subbotting, and you are a fan of his content or watching his content, and you see her make a video on it of a person also substantially growing in the same category as him, it looks like whining. It looks like
I would agree. I agree with that.
What does it look like in my circumstance? I got a lot of jealous, and I don't even fucking go in that community.
Yeah, and
to be honest, your video is more of like a wrap up of her video. You didn't really add much to it, if I'm honest.
Yeah,
but what does that have to do? What does that have to do? No, first, what does that have to do?
That doesn't really change anything, though.
That doesn't change anything at all. They still managed to hack his fucking shit to get it down to 0.
Can I answer what he said in the very beginning of his argument? Because I've been patiently waiting. He says that if it's getting 2,000 subs a day, that's not a red flag of any kind. And I would agree. It's not. Anyone can get 2,000 subs a day, even if you had 200 to start with. The problem is if you're getting 1,000 subs an hour, 5 subs the next, and 1,000 subs the next. That's fucking shady on any channel. You really can't argue that.
It's shady, but it doesn't prove anything, Nick. That's the problem. It's definitely a red flag, but it doesn't prove anything.
But I'm telling you, it causes a red flag. He's saying that it's not. Like, it's normal for a channel to gain 2,000 a day. I go, yes, it's normal to do that. It's not normal to gain 1,000, 5, and 1,000. That's not normal.
Nothing about this channel is normal. Let's get that straight.
Yeah, and that would be. Yeah.
So then why are you saying it's not suspect? If it's not normal, why are you telling me it's not suspect?
I didn't say it wasn't suspect. You're putting words in my mouth. I said it was strange.
You said it was organic. You said the growth was organic.
Well, organic and strange are two.
But he believes it's organic like you think it's fake. Yeah, he believes it organic for the same reasons that you think it's bullshit. You know, it is a, you know, it's probably something that's not binary. It's probably something that's a little of both or none of the above. We're all on the wrong track here.
I mean, you brought up in private that you think maybe it's an algorithm thing. Maybe he knows something that we don't.
Yes, I think.
And it doesn't just come up to having his name. It could be the times he uploads.
Saying you're going to rape you, getting you down to 0 likes all of a sudden. It sounds like a hacker community. That's what it sounds like to me. And that's what it looks like. It feels
not to mention the comment they got on his video saying he's fucking with the juggernaut.
Yo, I got somebody 5 fucking minutes after my likes hit 0 saying that you're dealing with the juggernaut of the Reddit community. Yeah. That's why your likes hit 0.
Yeah, it sounds like a threat. And what's going on, and here's another thing, Versts. What they're doing to her is intimidation. They're clearly trying to intimidate her to shut her up, and it seems to work. I think she took down the video, at least temporarily. So, I mean, they're kind of if there is something going on here, and it has nothing to do with rSlash himself, whoever that behind that personality, who, by the way, is dealing with this incredible growth as smoothly as a guy that's already got 1 million subs somewhere. I mean, he is just like most people. I remember when 𝔻𝕣𝕊𝕬𝕑 was going, he was just like gushing. This guy's like, hey, thanks for the growth, guys. Hey, let's go to the next video. By the way, that stuff you heard, it ain't true. That's weird, dude.
This guy is a fucking idiot. If someone uploads a video lying about you, would you not want them to take it down? It's not lying. It's a fucking opinion.
It's not lying. It's an opinion. Well,
and I want to go.
You want to take people? All right, let me rephrase it, Pawn. Do you want to take people down that have a different opinion than you? I mean, that sounds more fucked up. No,
this is the community.
And by the way, search my fucking exposed videos. There's lots of bullshit in there.
Can I respond or what?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so I feel like he's perfectly in the right for asking the video to be taken off. Subbotting is practically the worst thing you could do for your channel as a YouTuber, and it makes you look like an absolute fuckhead. It can literally it ruins your reputation. Nobody
I'm sorry if you're a public figure and you got a growth like that. That's a part of.
Oh no, I'm not
saying shadow.
The fucking
before he pulls. Hold on. I got to answer that. Before he pulls that card, and you would be right only under this circumstance. He's 100% in the clear, and he ain't close to that. First, I may be leaning towards your way of thinking, but he ain't close to proving shit. Now, in fairness, the burden of proof is on Nick and illuminati. But I'm sorry, there's other strange shit going on. There's too many red flags that you even admit are there. So yeah, if it's absolute utter horseshit, like you didn't feed your family, you didn't pay your child support, you let your chick go, yeah, sure. Which, by the way, I didn't even ask for those videos to be removed. But we're not there yet, in fairness.
I mean, I don't think the guy's the normie Zoom, but like, he's hitting that direction. And the narrative right now, the narrative I'm seeing right now is a lot of people are saying that, and I shit you not, Blair should have asked his permission before she talked about him in a video. And you have no idea how many comments I'm seeing. I'm seeing this on Reddit. I'm seeing mine in her comment section everywhere.
It sounds like when I did that Angry Joe stream. How dare you? It's Angry Joe. You have 30,000 subs. How dare you? You know.
Yeah, that is pretty stupid.
They're not friends. They don't know each other. They don't owe anyone shit. And I can make a video on any fucking person I want.
Yeah. I still think Illuminati should have put on a different channel.
Oh yeah, I think I did that. That's probably if I could go back in time.
Well, first of all, she's going to be fine, and her growth is nothing to sneeze at. Even
she's going to hit 100K probably tomorrow. Yeah, so I think we're not shedding too many.
It's not a big deal. It's just we're talking YouTube, but we're talking like Pooch was talking yesterday.
Her comments will be shit. That's basically it.
Yeah. For a little while.
No.
Wait, and if I had and Blair, stop posting the threats. Just let them go away, because they've gotten pictures of my kids the whole 9. And one of the reasons you never saw them is because I never said a fucking word about it. So I think that's the best course of action going forward, Blair. It's just now you got the red flags out there, and let the internet do the work. The rest.
Okay.
Can that Poner guy call in, please?
Yeah.
Please,
I understand. I understand the point you're trying to make. It's the same. It's just as serious in the YouTube world, I guess. As cringe as that sounds, it's just as serious if on YouTube is subbotting. But yeah, come on, give me a fucking break.
The guy in the comments
talking
section
like
is
fucking
comparing this to
retarded.
rape.
Yeah.
He's comparing this to rape.
It
What?
in the
Is he
YouTube
really?
in the YouTube in the
Well,
YouTube
look at
thing,
forget, this guy's funnier than what we're talking about. And it's not
That's
an
what I'm
opinion.
saying.
He's basically saying, my opinion, he's sub-botting. Yeah, you can do that. My opinion. What are we going to do? Put everybody in jail that thinks Donald Trump fucking cooperated with the Russians? I mean, what are you, nuts? Go back to Russia. Go back to, I don't know, go back to whatever horrible country thinks like that. Maybe Venezuela's the right place for you if you're hungry. It would be the same thing as making a video about Vic Mignogna saying, well, my opinion, Vic Mignogna raped me. No, it isn't, because she didn't say unequivocally that she was raped or he is a sub-bot. Nobody said that. You can have an opinion.
I think they can be both equally as damaging in their own
It
areas.
can still be damaging,
yes.
I admit that, but some of that is you give that up.
Look,
as
I
you move
never
up the
claimed
fucking
I was a
ladder.
nice person. I never claimed that if I damaged someone, I would feel bad about it.
I'm not.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
simply
I know
allowed
that.
to imply. You know what, Pawn? You're not allowed to have an opinion here because it could be wrong and it could hurt me. So get the
Welcome
fuck
to
out.
Ban World.
Yeah, welcome to Ban World. you
Yeah, I
fucking jerk.
imply that you're a
Yeah.
fucking
How
moron.
does
I'm
it
sorry.
feel now? Your opinion hurt me. You made me look bad because you criticized what I was saying. Go fuck off. You know?
It's a thought crime. I
Yeah,
committed
that's
a
a thought
crime.
You could have hurt my channel, my income, and I pay my bills with this shit. See how
Lock me
stupid
up
that
with
is?
Count Dankula.
See how stupid that is?
I mean, I kind of agree with him. It's kind of pathetic to like make this entire thing and be like, you know what? I feel like he's definitely doing it, and then you don't have any concrete evidence to like. Because if it was concrete, we wouldn't be
I think
talking
that's
about it.
different
right now.
Literally a
criticism,
video about a hunch, Versts. I showed
know,
a bunch of
I
stuff.
know.
I showed a bunch of fucking stuff that doesn't add up, and I said, you know what? I think he sub-botted because in every other situation in fucking history, if someone grew this fast, people would say he was fucking sub-botting. So I got lucky at the
And
one time when no one's fucking agreeing with me.
And I'm just saying, making a video on a hunch is kind of pathetic. We
Why-
can agree to
How?
disagree on that.
How? How is it more pathetic than reading Reddit?
That's YouTube, man.
I mean,
Well,
I never
that's true.
said reading Reddit
on,
wasn't
that's
pathetic. We can agree on that. I agree to
Fair
that.
enough.
No, reading Reddit's pathetic. I can agree to that.
I got you there, Verst.
Yeah, no, he's got me. Yeah, I agree it's pathetic.
All right, let's go. Let's
No,
bring it in.
I don't. Okay, let me reword it. I'm just kind of being an asshole.
I'll let you get
It's
the
not-
last word. I want to take some
Yeah,
calls. Go ahead.
let me finish this.
Let him have the last word.
I'm just kind of being an asshole. It wasn't. It's not necessarily pathetic, but I myself would not make a video on a hunch unless I have concrete evidence to what I'm talking about. I wouldn't want to put out a video where I'm
I
like,
couldn't have a show.
kind of smells weird.
We can never speculate, though. You know what I mean?
No.
I mean,
Yeah.
Keemstar did that on
speculate.
Drama Alert.
Yeah.
Listen,
touch-
I'm not
Hey,
saying
hey,
you
Verst,
can't do
do
it.
you touch
I'm just
kids?
saying I personally would not.
Well, then we can agree to disagree then.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
exactly.
Fair enough. All right. You guys want to call in? Yeah. You guys stick around. It's cool. Gringos, what do you got? I hope it's something interesting.
Hey, just kind of wanted to give my opinion on the whole situation.
You're not allowed
totally
to if
fine.
it hurts my channel. If you speculate,
Okay.
I'm going to throw you out of here and ban you from my Discord.
Well, no, I think it's an honesty thing. Like,
Yeah, sure.
he's proven. He's posted his analytics. He's
Yeah.
disproven it.
Really?
Like,
I don't think it disproved
I,
it.
I,
I
don't
think
think
it's-
it disproved it.
go
I
to
think
his
it made more
channel.
questions.
It's right there on the.
Yeah, now that he's gotten 24 million views, now he's disproved the analytics.
Yeah.
Now that he doesn't
will
need to
say-
sub-bot anymore to hit
I will
the
say,
algorithm.
even though the analytics don't fucking. Oh, he's clean, boys. Everybody delete your videos. He's fine. r/, you're perfect.
It was a
Well,
good
no, it's not
response.
like that.
Yeah.
It's like there's going
But-
to be people.
Because if
seeing
I
the
remember
video.
correctly, sorry, if I remember correctly, the two main things he got for his videos views were search results and suggested, which makes perfect sense to what I'm talking about. It makes perfect sense.
But it doesn't
Why
clear
not?
him. But it doesn't clear him.
No, but it doesn't
Gringos.
clear him. He's
No,
not
it
in the
doesn't
clear.
him.
No,
But
but
if
even
you
Verst
click his
adds it
video-
up, clears him.
Let's be
If you
honest.
watch one
it
video,
does.
Yeah.
It really
Unless
doesn't.
the analytics are modified, it clears him.
No, it doesn't.
How?
No.
100%.
How does it clear him
Not
100%?
necessarily.
Are you listening to
He's
what Nick?
already
How is a bot going to get him in recommended?
Well, here's the
by
thing.
giving him views and
By giving him views. If you got a bot that I'm telling you, if you got a bot that's watching other people's videos in a large amount, and you get the click-through ratio, the click-through ratio is what gets you to the other level. And I've been in plenty of conversations with Nerd City, who's in conversations with guys like Poods and some of the biggest YouTubers in Black, and everybody agrees it's click-through ratio. So if the views can be botted and get you in the algorithm, think of the algorithm as something like this: is a level like Donkey Kong, like a video game. And once you meet all the criteria, you get the next realm and the next realm and the next realm, and he's at the tip top with T-Series and Poods. So yes, it can definitely do it. Now, in fairness to you, sir, we don't know how it works or how exactly it does. I'm wondering if rSlash figured it out. And the stuff does not clear him because it's like Nick said. It comes after the fact. It doesn't clear him. It does help his argument, but it certainly does not clear him, sir.
So what would clear him?
Well, I don't know. In fairness, I don't know if he can. The burden of proof's on. I've said it before. The burden of proof's on Nick and Illuminati. I've said that before. I don't know what clears him, but I know that doesn't.
If you had the stats for the first million views, that would probably prove it. But I don't think you can get those stats.
I don't think you can get that stuff.
If he had those specific analytics from the first million views, because at this point he's already hit the algorithm. He's got 24 million views. Whatever he did in that first million is going to look like a fucking speck on his fucking social blade and shit.
It's not really meaning anything at this point. Here's the thing.
So what would prove botting?
What's that? Huh?
What would prove botting?
What would prove? Well, oh God.
I mean, if you want to be,
somebody
if you want to
sell
be
him
blunt
out
about it, probably an account.
Actually, you know what would prove botting? If somebody snitched that knows he did and has, for some reason, has the absolute proof, and that's the only way it's going to happen. Now, if this is like I feel it is, a group of people, the odds of that go way up. If somebody feels they get ripped off in one, they end up snitching the rest of the community so they get their own attention, their own e-fame. But unless that happens, probably absolutely nothing. But again, the burden of proof isn't on him, but that doesn't clear him.
So, for example, the reason I found out about rSlash is my friend's kid was watching him on the YouTube Kids app.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's where he factors into the algorithm. He doesn't curse.
He's on a Kids
His channel is effectively rSlash spelled out.
Yeah.
And
it could be.
You know, I think it's just factoring into the algorithm in such a way
that also kind of helps with, because you were saying, why isn't he freaking out on YouTube? What he's the man's practically got 500K in fucking 3 weeks. Why isn't he shitting himself?
Yeah.
But I think most children channels and channels like that who don't really have much of a no, you didn't. Tommy did. But so channels that don't really have a connection like that and they're just posting, especially like children channels, they don't do that. They keep their shield up. And they only make their content. They don't go, oh my God, 500 fucking K guys. Oh my God, let's change our fucking diapers together, fellas. Let's go.
That's a lot of doxes and death threats for the 13-year-old community. We should probably report that to CNN.
Oh, I'm not saying they're children. No. I'm not saying they're children.
But I see what you're saying. It's different community. They react different under different circumstances. Right. What you're saying.
But I'm not saying that's the community he's in. But I'm saying that's the kind of content he's doing. Yeah. And those type of content creators don't really ever show their cards in their videos.
Okay. All right.
And it does look kind of hammy when you go, hey guys, thank you so much for the recent sub boost.
Oh, it's called being a fucking human being.
It's called being exactly.
Well, it looks pansy. Come on, let's be honest.
You're a pansy. How about that?
Oh, thank you for that.
He posted every single day
or whatever.
Make 50 grand. Wait, hold on.
Every single day he uploads. Hey guys, 400K. Thank you so much. I love you guys.
Now I will say in his posts though, I was looking at those. He does gush in his posts kind of about his stuff. He's happy.
By the way, him not gushing isn't proof of shit. It's just not what I'm used to.
He could be a sociopath.
And also, I have a question for you, Grandos. If you made $20,000 in a week, wouldn't you be kind of happy about it?
I'd be ecstatic.
I would be happy about it. In fact, I have. I used to.
I'll tell you what I would have done.
Yeah, well, if you have a smile on your face, you look pretty pathetic.
All right, Gregor, thanks for calling me.
No, I'm talking about the video itself, where someone is gushing.
That's a different subject. It's a different subject.
How happy they are.
It's a different subject. It's a different time. Yes, I'm.
It's this fake.
I'm happy this call is over. To be honest,
we're friends.
I'm happy this call is over. Have a good night.
Like I'm not friends with Tommy.
Goodbye.
Like,
I'm trying to get rid of him like the nice way.
I think the guy that Nick wanted to
call. Oh my God, he's here. I'm so excited.
Limo, you're in here. Left my
okay. Can y'all hear me already?
Yes, perfectly. Beautifully.
Okay. Look, my opinion might have been a little vague in my comments.
Okay.
All I was trying to say was that you are allowed to have your opinion. That's fine. No one's going to take that away from you. But you have consequences that come with that opinion.
I guess.
And just saying, well, it's my opinion does not block you from those consequences.
And I didn't block my comment section from them telling me.
Yeah.
No, but you're on here bitching about all people are fucking coming.
I'm allowed to bitch. That's still my opinion.
Yeah, I know. It's like you have a double standard, dude. Like, you clearly have a double standard, and that's what we were making.
I might.
Well, at least you're honest.
All right, we're done here.
I don't know.
All right, we're good. Thanks for calling in. We're good.
Fair enough.
All right, yeah. Fuck off.
Sir, you get the most honest motherfucker to ever called this channel award. You know?
Fuck.
I feel like we got reverse 𝔻𝕣𝕊𝕙𝕑
I
here.
want something for now. Fuck.
Well, I think you'll get known. You'll get known. I'm not getting it right now, but if I see you around more often, you've definitely earned known fuckhead if you keep this up. Make incredible calls. You and
right,
Running
cool.
Riot should go bowling. I swear to God.
Yes. I think the one person you might have had a handle on isn't here. She's not in the call if you haven't noticed.
Yeah.
Oh,
all right.
So.
All right.
Can we please unblock him from the comment section? Give him his ability to talk
can you fucking like blow me out of here? I want to get blown out of here.
Get the fuck out of here. You earned it.
Yeah, I'll blow you up.
Yeah, my feet fuck up. I'll give you the big long one, baby.
We got reverse 𝔻𝕻𝕊𝕙𝕐𝕗. That's literally what just happened here. You're damn right I'm biased.
That sounds like you're biased. Yeah, I might. No.
I guess we're done here.
Well, fuck you.
That was great. That was the best part of it. 10 out of 10 call. Speaking, if you see High as a Kite who wrote 10 out of 10 call, we have members here in the chat. You can get all sorts of. Oh wow, I should. The nuke thing's already in there. I should put a new nuke thing. We get emojis and stuff if you become a member of Shot from the Point and all that good stuff. In fact, we also have another channel. It's called Shot from the Point News. That's right. What are you worried about being on camera? I mean, really? You got me, myself, the evil Illuminati who ruins people's careers. Willie Mack who ruined PewDiePie's career. Nick who just. Nerd City's career, me, who make fun of combos.
He has muscular dystrophy.
Yes, that's right. I ruined his career. I just want to talk about him. So go check it out.
Yeah, there's something
below. Let's take this last call, and I want to do something tipster related, which is kind of fucking funny. Godzilla.
Unmute.
Is he done?
By the way, I think Antcum in the comment section really knows what's up.
He's here. Hey Zilla, what's up, dog?
rSlash is a
Hey, you was popping brodies.
He went down to 7630.
Hey, you was popping brodies.
Yeah, what do you got for us? Real quick, man. Because I want to.
You gonna add something? You gonna add something? Or we're just gonna keep doing this one?
Yeah, I wanted to talk about the fucking rSlash guy.
Okay.
Oh, thank God you're on topic for today's stream. You're in luck.
Yeah, I think I never heard of this dude before, but the second I found his channel, I was like, I never heard of him at all. Like, this nigga just popped up out of nowhere, and I was like, where the fuck did you come from? I got everybody on Reddit subscribed to.
Sir,
not once has his channel popped up, and I'm just like.
So, sir,
right,
how do you think this happened? Do you think it's a tinfoil Tommy, or is it a cool, calm, and collected, wise ass Versts?
I'm gonna have to go tinfoil Tommy.
All right. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Anything else?
Did we get the Alex Jones call line today? Did the wires get crossed?
I mean, I don't even. Yeah. I'm subscribed to Alex Jones too. Secret channel. I never sucked any ding dongs.
Me either. All right, sir. I appreciate the call. Have a good day, sir.
Thank you.
All right.
Oh, God, that was great.
Oh, that was fantastic. I want to
pop up on YouTube, and I was like,
guys, the fuckheads are in postseason form this fucking week, bro.
Yes, they ever since I bitched about the calls went through the roof. You know, you don't know what a bad call is. A bad call isn't somebody coming on and saying something stupid. That's encouraged.
It's saying nothing.
It's saying nothing and talking a lot. You know, that's the bad call. You know,
like if you want to talk about Apex, we have Patreon chats pretty often, and he plays games on stream. If you didn't know that, so there's plenty of time to do that.
All right. See the tinfoil Tommy emojis in there. I love this new member thing. It's fantastic. Did you see this?
You want to cycle through the last two?
Are you look? I want to get some insight on this. I know Pat the Nest fuck is, but Tipster went hard. So Pat the Nest punk seems to think he put me in my place. You only put yourself in your place. No one's putting you anywhere, buddy. You're a big boy. If getting owned by a channel a fraction of the size is putting me in my place, is getting owned by a channel of the fraction of your size is getting owned. Oh, he's saying he owned Pat the Nest punk.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then you need your head examined and you need your belly examined. The response only proves my point. You forgot where you came from. You let your ego get the best of you. Pot kettle black. Pat the Nest Punk is a retro gaming legend on the platform. I don't think I'm sub to him, but I'm sub to most of them. I think him and Angry Vid ABGN came up around the same time. Well, what I'm asking the community is, what the fuck is this about? Zhivago, like, what do you know about this? Like, they got into it? And
basically, yeah. Tipster's trying to say this guy isn't relevant. The only way he was popular is because the angry video game nerd and all this stuff. And this guy hits back with, if I'm so irrelevant, if you're going to show my sub count or whatever, how is this? And shows a Kickstarter where he's got the Ultimate Nintendo Guide to the SNES library with $72,000 pledged to him. Only 800 backers.
What a jerk.
Yeah.
That guy's channel's dying. I don't know.
Oh, and it just went up $200 while I'm sitting here.
While you're just sitting there. Yeah, sure. I guess he's irrelevant now. And talk about, he just, what are you talking about? I mean, you only got famous because you're stupid ICN and Keemstar's up your ass. By the way, everybody gets famous through somebody else. And then there's the algorithm after that. So what? And then, he's going to tell him, you can't, and he can sit there and retweet shit about child support, my kid choking. And if I go back at him, let's put that video on. I fucking love this video. This is absolutely hysterical to me.
People are comparing Tipster to Rob Ford.
Here we go. Here's Mr.
All right, Tommy. This will be the only time I'll be responding to you.
And it wasn't, was it?
Number 68, I think.
Yeah, get the tipsters in the chat. It wasn't. There was responses after this. This is from a week ago, I think.
Because quite frankly, I don't think you're worth the scraps of dirt that are stuck to the bottom of my shoe.
They must be worth fucking gold because you can't shut the fuck up.
You can make fun of me all you want. You can make fun of my appearance. You can make fun of my weight. You can even make fun of my anxiety and depression, which, I heard about that. And that makes you...
Yeah, I heard about that. Like, that was all fucking limits. Like, that makes me a bad guy after you posted a fucking meme about me molesting children by pissing on them. And you continue to deny it even though the evidence is already out there? Hey, after you reposted that and thought that was funny, anything's game. Fuck your wife.
Look like a real fucking scumbag. And all that does is prove that I made the right call by walking away from you.
And a week ago you were saying, I still like an episode of Shot for the Point, don't I?
Because you're a piece of shit. But one thing I'm going to say, don't you ever speak about my wife ever again. Keep my fucking wife out of your mouth.
Your goldfish.
She had muscular dystrophy, by the way. Not cerebral palsy.
Oh, I thought she had botulism, you fat cunt.
Don't you ever speak about my wife again, you fucking loser.
Yeah, bring it, fatso. You have a heart attack before you can take a swing, tough guy. And that's what I'm talking about. You'll make a fucking tweet like this. You'll make a tweet like fucking this right here. And then you'll go, you'll make it. And then at the same time, you'll be talking about, he can't make fun of this and he can't make fun of that. You stepped in the drama ring, bitch. Welcome aboard. Nothing's off limits now. It certainly has never been off limits for me. Anything else?
Except the goldfish.
I think it's funny the fact that he's like, you can talk about me being fat. Like, well,
so what?
Tipster, we've seen your Twitter profile picture. No one needs to talk about it. We all know. Nobody needs to share anything. Yeah. And second, he sounds like a middle school girl.
Yeah,
so Chelsea told me you were talking about my depression.
That makes you look really bad.
Cool.
Let me tell you something. I looked really bad long before I fucking knew you. I looked really bad. I was hated in the hockey community.
He says it like it was in private or something. Like, they told me you were talking shit about my depression.
I'm sure you were watching.
Not very nice. It's like, come on.
I'm sure
nobody's hiding anything. If you're watching the show, you would have saw it. No one's really keeping anything from you.
What it gets me is he was on with Gamer J Lee, and that's when Gamer J Lee leaked his shit, right? He was on with Gamer J Lee, right? And he's like, I can't believe, all I said is that, boy, you really know who your friends are. And Tipster, if I ever see you fuck up, I'm going to be all fucking over it. By the way, I come through. I've been all over just about everything. And he goes to Gamer J Lee, really trying to flip my friend in a way, and say, I can't believe he's doing this. This is supposed to be all in private. That entire time between that conversation with J Lee, he's retweeting shit about me and liking stuff, which, by the way, he denied over the weekend, that I piss on children, sexually molest children. And that's a meme that he was aware of through the Warski crew. He liked it. He hasn't unliked it as far as I know yet. And he thinks his wife's, and I really didn't say anything other than fuck your wife and go cry in her lap. I haven't said anything about her cerebral palsy or her fucking agita or whatever the fuck she has. I don't fucking care. The fact that's the whole point, tipster. You can't sit there and pull out the big guns and think it's real cute and not expect me to clap back. That goes for you too, Augie. That's the thing. What are you talking about? I don't understand. Yeah, when I clap back, that's somehow a problem. Run to whoever you want, because tipster, the person you ran to, already fucking left you, which I knew was going to happen. So look at me, I'm a big tough guy. I'll do whatever I want every fucking time. All right, anything else?
Since I haven't been here for a while, Tipster, you're a fat piece of shit. I miss Zapper Tipster. You're a faggot now. You have a good one.
I'll never forget. Dr. Zhivago, you watch, he'll change his fuck. Because he used to wear, by the way, he used to wear my merch on his merch, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Yeah. My merch, I've always supported him. I was always nice to him. You know, and I have a plethora of people like that I was nice to. I never did anything to them. I never did anything to Tipster to make him. He was just happy, because I think it's a competition thing, that he thought that somehow, and I don't know why he thought this, that the situation, I backed the wrong guy in Ian Miles Chung, and that means he was going to rake in all my fans. Well, that didn't happen, did it? That didn't happen. Oh, here's the last guy I was nice to.
It literally would.
Yeah, that's true.
Together! Gay night.
Just a dubstep remix of Fist Bump.
The gay night
remix.
So, like, Arsenal Pyramid. Like, when you're inside.
Okay.
Yo, thank you. Wait. Shut the fuck up.
He already made a public apology. He didn't make one to fucking me, and he denied it initially.
SFTP.
So it's too late for that now, Bobax. Too late now, buddy.
Shut the fuck up. SFTP1 has become a Twitch. Tommy C? Tommy C just became a Twitch subscriber.
Good.
No freaking way.
His name is SFTP1. Is that
That's
the real
literally
Tommy
C.
No, it's not.
No, that is Tommy C's account.
Check it.
Click this game.
No. Let's check out his stuff.
Why would Tommy C sub to my channel? Wait, what?
Just clicked on it.
It is. He's in the chat.
I'm gonna drop.
Whoa! He's hosting you, dude.
Wait, what?
Dude, Tommy C coming through.
What a wholesome moment.
And it's the one. Oh my god.
Hey, look, I just subbed him, and I did it because he was a fan. But you know what this makes me want to do, or rather, not want to do? Ever stick up for anybody ever again? Ever again? Either I stick up for somebody, it's not good enough, or like you, Bobax. I mean, Jesus Christ, you made an utter jackass of yourself. Trying to get Keem to unblock you. You're on my side 1 minute, but hey, you're like all you guys are like Alyssa Violet. You look up the fucking social blade to see who you're gonna fuck. All of yous, and it's disgusting. It's fucking disgusting. So why should I do anything nice for anybody again? Thanks a lot. And as soon as I made one fuck up, when my friends fuck up like Chubbs and stuff, I try to fucking look out for them. I'm on your side. It was a joke for the show. It has nothing to do with the fucking burn thing. It has everything to do with what Tommy's a little bit paranoid. I know, Keem. The fucking burn thing. Tommy's a little bit paranoid. What about Turkey Tom? Did you forget about that? What about Dash when he tried to plan a story? Oh, I'm paranoid? I'm not paranoid. This shit happened. It's only paranoid if it never happened. So yes, I don't trust any of you, and I highly advise my fan base not to give you guys the time of day, because you are, all of you, Augie, Tipster, and fucking Bobax, the type of people that I've been exposing for fucking 3 years now. There you go. You want to compete? Hey, listen, if you want to compete with me, go on at the same time. Do it the right way. But don't play the fucking bad person game. Especially when I've been nothing but nice to all of you. I shouted you out back in December. I said Bobax is allowed to up all my clips. He's the greatest guy in the fucking world. Now, Kim, he's a little because you had to suck him off at the time. So fuck it. I advise all my fans not to give you a chance because you know what? You're only going to go with the most popular opinion anyway. All of you. Nothing but nice to you. And look where it got me. That's it. Have a good one. What a bunch of assholes.
But for real, Zapti's channel was my New Year's resolution to be as dope as humanly possible.
Now you all know where I stand.
This is the almighty infinite, independent excellence. Devil fighting, rebel titan, weed smoking alchemist. Fake identities, okay, you cool with Jason Bourne. Running with these Wolverines, okay, you about to catch a storm. I ain't never been a liar, got tired of niggas playing me. Head in my legs like she about to catch a pedigree. Chi-Town to King's home, slapping fives, black stones. 6 mile to danger zones, bullets look like waffle cones. Folk affiliated the evolution of Machiavelli. Don't make me lead them eagles to you like I'm Chip Kelly. They feel my struggle, I express it through my hip-hop. I'm about to make it hard to breathe, here's a headline.
Somebody said in the chat I spread myself too thin. Boy, have I learned that the hard way.